Sultai control.
I'm pulling for humans.
I'm pulling for Sultai control.
Well, I think you're a little biased.
What? How so?
Oko.
That is incorrect, sir. If anything, I would be biased because of Cryptic Command.
Okay, that too.
Just like I know you're biased if it has anything to do with Tron Lands.
But yeah, fuck Tron. Humans has Aether Vial, which is gonna get around counter spells, which is really nice.
Yeah, but he's got to be able to play it turn one.
Well, I mean, even if you play Noble Hierarch, he can get it fatal pushed. But it's very possible to just like slam the Hierarch and then turn to slam a 3/3 and just start, beating face.
Oh,
so this card's really good.
A Mariner is definitely good against the Sultai control deck.
So if he follows this up with a Thalia,
he's probably sitting in a really good spot.
Like,
but if Patrick just goes land, fatal push, pay the extra one.
Which would also be good, because I'm seeing a lot of lands in the Humans player. Like, land. Like, so many lands. Patrick has, like, these weird sleeves that are, like, frosted.
Yeah, I'm like, they white out the cards, and it kind of makes me upset right now.
Who's playing Humans?
Hey, there's the Thalia we were just talking about.
Yeah, see? Slam the Thalia. Oh, no, he's going to go with the Mana Strider. He's going to get aggressive.
I mean, I think you kind of have to.
I think
against a control deck?
I think getting aggressive is fine, but I also think that playing the Thalia and making them pay an additional one to deal with your creatures.
Yeah.
That's like.
Oh, sure. I mean, like
deal,
Patrick. I was gonna think he could have, if he had like a deprive, he could have countered the Mantis Rider, but oof.
Feech? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna Thought Scour yourself? What you didn't play Thought Scour. I like how Patrick Thought Scours the other person. It's not every day you see somebody Thought Scour the other person.
You do it because he plays Drown the Lock, and that depends on your opponent's graveyard.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, that's one of those new cards
that's
that
right.
I'm not really spun up on. That's the one that counters equal to the number of blah 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 in your opponent's graveyard. Is it creatures or cards?
Cards.
Ah, okay.
Cards in opponent's graveyard.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Fae of Wishes, huh? All right. It seems
Yeah, because you go get your sideboard cards and you're like, haha.
It doesn't seem terrible. I mean, if you can get to a board state where you actually.
There's too many blue mana or mana symbols.
Yeah.
4 lands for the humans.
I say so. He should go Thalia first and then Freebooter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thalia. Now your spells cost 2 more to target my creatures because.
He could drown the lock theoretically.
Yeah.
The Thalia, because that's countering a spell. It's not targeting the creature.
Freebooter. Using the Cavern of Souls. And he's like, hold on. What's going on? What's going on?
Yeah.
What's going on?
See, I think it's a very heads-up play by Ryan, right? Like, because the Freebooter is definitely more important than the Thalia. Nope.
Yeah,
all right,
we're
done. We're done here.
Yeah.
So I don't think that sideboard's completely correct for Ryan. Damping Sphere isn't good.
Well, hold on.
Auric Champion.
Oh, so he's gonna bring in.
He's bringing 2 Auric Champions.
Plague Engineer.
I don't.
Kambal is fine, but
Kambal will be better than Plague Engineer. I don't think.
I think maybe
Ryan fully knows what Patrick's on.
I don't either. He didn't really see a whole lot, but maybe he thinks he's playing Bitter Blossom and he's gonna name Fairy.
Well, I think because he saw Sultai colors, he's probably assuming that Patrick's on Warza. That's the popular one right now.
Yeah,
so
maybe.
them playing Engineer is really good against that one.
Yeah.
As a humans player.
So we'll see. We shall see.
Patrick definitely brings in Plague Engineer and Damnations.
Yes.
I think that's all he brings in though, because like Ceremonial Projection isn't good, Surgical's not gonna do a whole lot. Veil doesn't matter.
Nope. Yeah, I think.
I mean,
Just the
Veil matters against Deputy of Detention. I think that's the only card it matters against.
Yes, I think just the Plague Engineers and the Damnations.
Yeah. And he could probably take out. Oh man. Man, what does Patrick take out? Force Negation definitely comes out.
Yeah, you take out the Force of Negation. You take out. I don't know what Deprive does.
It's a counter target spell, but you have to bounce a land to your hand. So you can use Mystical Sanctuary and keep bouncing it, just keep rebuying cryptics and whatnot. Yeah.
Okay, that seems pretty good.
Deprive is a 1 of in the deck because if you happen to get that lock, right? Like, cool. I'll just Deprive every turn, and then keep putting Deprive on top, and literally, like, I have now effectively locked you out of the game every other turn.
I don't know. You probably take out Jace. Maybe not. It can bounce things.
Westy Jace is fine.
I don't think Oko's great.
But you can make their Aether Vial an Elk.
Sure, and then you give them a 3/3 beater.
But they're not flashing things in, Zach. And the Elk doesn't get bonuses from the humans.
I mean, this is true, but you're giving them a 3/3 beater, and if you're behind, and that's your answer.
But the fact that you can make problem cards, Elks like Mariner. Or Thalia.
I think you still have to pay 1.
You have to pay 1 the first time, I'd say, but after that, right? Like,
yeah.
It's like, I'll pay additional 1 now, not to keep paying like 5, 6, 7 extra later on. Trying to target things and whatnot. So.
Alright, so maybe that's not terrible.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't want to take out the Gear Hulk because, like, that's pretty much your win con.
I mean, like, Oko can technically also be a win con as well, but.
I guess if you can protect your Jace long enough.
Yeah, but like Drown the Lock doubles as a counter and creature spell. I think like if you drop the Deprive, that would be fine. Because you're not gonna lock humans out of the game. You're just gonna try and like stutter them enough to where you just turn a corner.
If you want to lock humans out of the game, you play Blood Moon.
I hope they don't have an Aether Vial.
That's what Kolaghan's command is for.
I still love that one of our humans players literally. Oh yeah, Spell Snare, which.
I think Spell Snare's fine.
I think Spell Snare is actually fine because a lot of their stuff is 2 drops. Like Patrick, did Patrick miss a land drop?
Yeah.
Why would you keep a 1-lander without an opt?
Jeez.
I think.
Yeah, we.
What? Why would you not play opt? Unless you just drew it. Like,
well,
if you
he can't now.
Even if you just drew it. Oh. Yeah. I don't think Sultai's winning this game now.
See,
that's so bad.
See, I put my money on humans.
I said I was rooting for Sultai. I thought the games would be a lot closer than what they actually are.
So the other thing is like, humans is just gonna be like threat.
Yes, they're very threat dense.
So, what ends up happening is, if you get a bad draw or you miss a land drop or something like that, and you're the control deck, you eventually just run out. And that's why humans isn't half bad against Jund. Because, yeah, we 1-for-1 a lot, but
you also run out of resources
just
as well.
Constantly just threat. And then they play a Mirren Crusader, and you're like, oh, my Tarmogoyf looks real dumb.
You're like, Lily Downtick, sack a Hierarch. God damn it.
And then they put counters on it, and you're just like, well, I guess I'm going to take 6.
8, 12.
I'm okay,
yeah.
We're
done.
And then you try to get a bolt, and they're like, give her runes! Freebooter.
I mean, that's double Fatal Push. So, he's not too bad right now. Fantastic Image, Copying Freebooter, taking both Fatal Pushes. He only has 1 card. He only has 1 card in the graveyard currently, and that kind of sucks.
Yeah, but I feel like you get in with the dude, you go to Patrick's upkeep, and you sacrifice him.
Because what? He's gonna trophy one of them? Like,
well,
Patrick missing land drops is definitely
maybe you
the hurting point here.
So you don't sacrifice because he doesn't have any land. Opt.
Okay.
So he's gonna dig for the land.
I mean, I think I would have used the Watery Grave. Oh no, I guess if you want to find... Alright, so there's a fetch. Well, see, I think I would use the Watery Grave because I think the green...
So Patrick and I kind of had the conversation last night of mana efficiency.
Yes.
Where he fetched, like they were just playing a game for fun, but he fetched a Watery Grave, tapped.
Wait, yeah, no, because he can't. He doesn't have a green source.
Yeah, he sees it. Yeah, he's like,
okay.
Oh,
yeah, okay. I was like, yeah, hold on.
All right, so this is actually a fetch shock. And this is the downside to like just aggressively getting your shocks.
Yes.
Because you're gonna ping yourself, and you don't really want to ping yourself that much against an aggro deck.
Right. Because like he's about to bash him for 4. If he finds a Thalia's Lieutenant, like there's 6.
But
you're down to 1.
I was telling him last night, like, hey, go get your basic. You don't take the damage, and then you fatal push his dude, and he's got no board.
Yes.
And he was like, well,
Aether
and
Vial.
I forget why he said that he didn't want to, and then Felix was like, Blood Moon, and I was like, also that.
Yes. Champion of the Parish, I think if I am Ryan, I think I just slam the Luminarch on 2. Swing, and then during...
Yeah, because you're not going to play the... what's it called?
The Reflector Mage.
Yeah, that thing.
If you play Luminarch on 2, it gives you more threats. And they also get to trigger the Parish, right? So...
Yeah.
So,
and
I mean, granted, Patrick now does have a Fatal Push and a Drown in the Lock. So you could, like, Fatal Push... Or you could try to Fatal Push a creature, try and Drown in the Lock the 3-drop, but the problem is that Ryan then still has 4 power on the board.
And then Lunarch, when he dies?
No, you tap him. When you tap him, put 1 counters on all humans you control. Like, Patrick would have to have Damnation in hand and a 4th land.
Is it humans or creatures? I think it's creatures.
It's humans, I'm pretty sure.
Is it Hunans? Micaeus? Mickey?
So if Patrick has... Oh, see, Patrick doesn't have enough black mana. See, this is why I said, instead of tapping the Breeding Pool, I think you should have tapped
on each other creature.
Each other creature, okay.
Yeah, so you tap, remove it at 1/1
so
counter.
Also the mistake that Patrick made is, right, he tapped the Water Grave for the opt, and I think he should have tapped the... Or he tapped the Breeding Pool for the opt instead of tapping the Watery Grave. Because if he had done it the other way, he could have gotten, like, an additional black land. Because, like, right now, right, he can only cast a Fatal Push or a Drown in the Lock.
Yeah, he can't.
He can't cast both. And that's also a thing that you have to be able to know is that what is your deck heavy on?
Yeah.
He's a very heavy black-blue deck, splashing green. And so you want to try and get those colors first.
Yeah, but I think if you're Ryan and you just see this, like...
Well, no, effectively Ryan has this game on lock unless Patrick can go land Damnation. Which if Patrick had, he would have just slammed.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm a big fan of just sacrificing the what the fuck is that card called?
Ranger Captain.
Yeah, the Ranger Captain.
But I don't
and just
because the problem is that, like, and then he would just spawn on your turn. Like, I think leaving it up. I think during my upkeep, I would cast it because it forces him to do it during his upkeep, and then you see what you have left, and then because also whatever he targets, right? He's gonna target Micaeus. You can just tap Micaeus, put counters and everything.
Yeah.
So I think Ryan definitely made the correct play here.
I just really like sacrificing that card.
Oh yeah, especially if you have like a Sword of Light and Shadow and keep bringing it back.
Silence!
Sword of Light and Shadow, keep bringing it back. And it's not even a silence because they can cast creature spells. Silence just says no spells.
Against the deck that plays 1 creature spell?
Snapcasters, sir.
Wait,
Got him.
I don't see Snap. Oh, there they are. 5 creature spells. What's he gonna do? Ambush Viper.
Yeah, Also, like, the biggest thing, since you're playing a control deck, right, is, like, you can't keep 1-landers. You really can't.
That, you can't. Unless you...
Unless you have, like, triple opt. If you have triple opt, sure. And you're on the draw. Sure, keep a 1-lander because you have so many options to find other ones.
Yeah.
But as a control deck, you want to hit lands 1, 2, 3, and 4. You want to hit lands your first 4 turns. After that, you can kind of stumble because you're curving out probably at 4 anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's. I mean, but that's to be fair. I mean, that's something that like those of us who have played Magic for a very long time have learned.
What I also think is funny is that the human sideboard has moved so far away from humans.
I mean, yes and no.
Because you've got Oof, Kithkin. I don't know what deputy is.
Deputy Detention.
Yeah, what is that?
He's a Vidalcan wizard.
A Vidalcan.
I mean,
a druid,
but
and a zombie.
Yeah, and a Kithkin.
Yeah, I said Kithkin. So you have like Oreo Champion as your human in the sideboard. I think it's funny, but they are good cards. It puts.
So like So I mean, it doesn't matter, right? Because Patrick, it's like you can kill 2 creatures. The problem is that you're at 1. Ooh. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's not gonna be able to clean this up. He can fatal push.
Drown. Like they can drown. Yeah, like he sees it as well. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Da 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 da.
There we go. That one.